Joel Embiid says he is signing a contract extension with the Philadelphia 76ers. The MVP signed a 3-year, $193 million max extension with a player option in the 2028-2029 season.
Pay that man.
I love it. What's
every
this?
dollar is deserved.
So that's 193. He had 110 on the 2 remaining. It's about $300 million over the next 5 years. They take away the player option for 2026, 2027. You lock him in for his prime. I like it. I like it for the NBA. I like it for Embiid. I like it for the 76ers.
He's got $299.5 million guaranteed over the next 5 years.
Damn.
That's
$300 million.
And I just keep seeing the clip of him where he was like playing in high school or wherever he was, and he had like threw the ball behind the backboard as he caught it. So it's just crazy to see how skilled. Like he's one of the most skilled players in the NBA, especially for his position.
I wonder how good he would be if he picked it up
earlier
in his life.
Yeah.
Because he's already one of the best in basketball. So imagine if he had an extra 7 years.
Is that more miles on his body?
Yep.
It is.
More AAU? It's 500 more AAU games.
That's just one season.
5 more summers of basketball on Joel Embiid's knees and body. I love this, though. I love it. I always speak about it. Every team and every fan base want to win a championship. Everybody won't be able to get that. But I do think teams should be rewarded for trying to do everything that they can when they have a star player. And I feel like when you look at Joel Embiid's career, the Sixers have done right by him every chance they could. They had the Ben Simmons era where they got Jimmy, JJ, Tobias. That team was golden. They just lost on the Kawhi shot, which is very unfortunate. Ben Simmons had the situation where he kind of took the left, and it seemed like, damn, what we going to do? They was able to go get James Harden. James Harden situation kind of went to left, and they had drafted this kid Tyrese Maxey, and now they went from that to now adding Paul George. Like every time they've needed to pivot, they've done the best that they could with what they've had, and I think it's dope that Joel Embiid is acknowledging that. And before they even play a game with Paul George, he's saying, "I'm locked in. I'm here because I'm seeing what y'all have done." And that's all you can ask for when you're a player or a fan is to be in the best position. So I think it's dope, man. I want to see more of this.
Yeah, they have now a big 3 that they comfortably have locked in. Nobody's due for an extension. Nobody's free agent. So like for the next 4 years, this is the big 3.
They can rock out
comfortably.
Yeah, no, I think that and this doesn't guarantee anything, but like it's cool to see a potential one team type of guy.
Yes.
It's just few and far in between, especially when we talk about these star players. And Joel Embiid could be one of those dudes, which is pretty dope. And this might not even be completely related, but it kind of showcases how important it is to draft well while being good, right? So like Pierre just went through all the eras, and them finding Tyrese Maxey in the 20s of the draft extended the life of Joel Embiid as a star player in like contention, if you want to call it that. Because we got other teams across basketball that do have a top-end talent like this and have, I don't know if miss is the right word, but they haven't been able to get a all-star caliber player in the 20s and in the 30s. And as the CBA continues to shift and we talk about these second aprons, having those young dudes, like Tyrese Maxey just got off his rookie contract. He's been an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So having that goes a very long way. And them being able to get him just changes the life of a 76er fan to a whole different degree.
Mm-hmm. I think the money is probably the most important thing, just with, like you said, all the new CBA rules, because it's really just windows for teams now, and you have to take advantage. And I think locking up your players and giving yourself the most, biggest window you can, you just have the advantage of other teams, too, who might not have that same type of window where maybe they only have a 1 or 2 year window.
No, yeah, man. It's dope. I'm all for players leaving when a franchise isn't doing what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, you see some franchises try to do exactly what the Sixers have done, just try to make every move that they can for their star player, and the star player still dips, still like peace. So I just think it's dope when we see somebody that ain't kind of running away from the grind, because there was so many rumors, and I know that's satisfying for the Sixers and their fans.
I was gonna say,
Joel Embiid was making certain comments.
Yes, he has.
He feels like such a Philly dude, though.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Philly's such a ride or die town place too. They ride
around
for Joel Embiid. So I think for him to go and leave that, it's kind of just a mistake, especially in just the right now moment.
They ride for him, but they also boo him too.
Mm-hmm.
They boo everybody.
That's what Philly. That's what Philly
want,
is, though. That's what Philly is.
Whenever they've booed him, it's been understandably so. They ain't booing. Just to boo.
He got 50.
Yeah, they consistent, man. They consistent. You gotta keep that same energy. Ain't nothing wrong with holding anybody accountable. Ain't nothing wrong with
They
holding
seem
people
like
accountable.
are they the only fan base that like does it faithfully though? From
Um,
what I've seen, it seems like the Philly fan base is like the only one across the league that does it wholeheartedly.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure to confidently. I don't want to answer, and I'm just out here talking out of my neck.
Shout out
do
to
they
the
do it
crowds
for-
that be
Do they do it
booing.
for the Knicks? Like if the Knicks are playing bad, are they booing the Knicks?
Yes. The
feel
Knicks
like
just
it
haven't played bad in a long time.
It happens way more often for Philly.
Yeah.
Where it could be they could be 13-0 in that one game they shit the bed and they're gonna get the Bulls.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just the way Philly sports is.
That's just the
across the
way it
board,
is.
honestly, from the
Yeah,
Phillies
true.
to the Eagles. The Eagles is a perfect example. Like they lost a couple nights ago with the Saquon Barkley drop, and I remember seeing another TikTok of the people coming out of the arena and how upset they were. And again, they lost, right? So it's different than if they were booing and they won. But like you would have thought the season was over, like that was a playoff game. But that's how passionate that fan base is. So it'll be interesting to see Paul George in that scenario.
Also, the arena is apparently staying in Philly now.
Yes,
Yes.
that is confirmed, which is great because it would have been weird to not be in Philadelphia, being the Philadelphia 76ers.